Have you ever wondered about the origins of Halloween? We all know it as a night of spooky costumes, glowing jack-o'-lanterns, and children going door to door for candy. But where did these traditions begin? To understand the origins of Halloween, we have to travel back over 2,000 years to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. Samhain was celebrated on October 31st, marking the end of the harvest season and the start of winter, considered the darkest and most dangerous time of the year. The Celts believed that on this night, the veil between the world of the living and the dead was at its thinnest. Spirits could cross over, and their presence could bring mischief, harm, or even blessings. To protect themselves from these wandering spirits, people would light huge bonfires, offer sacrifices of crops and animals, and wear costumes, often made of animal heads and skins, to disguise themselves and avoid being recognized by the ghosts. The spirits weren't always feared, though. Some believed their ancestors returned during Samhain, and homes would set places at the table for deceased loved ones as a sign of respect. As Christianity spread across Europe, the ancient festival of Samhain began to change. By the 8th century, the Catholic Church had established All Saints' Day or All Hallows' Day on November 1st to honor saints and martyrs. However, the night before this, October 31st, became known as All Hallows' Eve, eventually shortened to Halloween. While the Church sought to replace pagan customs with Christian practices, many old traditions persisted. People still believed spirits roamed the earth on All Hallows' Eve, so they continued to wear costumes to protect themselves. Over time, the rituals of Samhain became intertwined with Christian beliefs about the afterlife and saints. In medieval England, another tradition emerged, known as souling. The poor would visit wealthier households and offer prayers for the souls of the dead in exchange for food, often little cakes called soul cakes. This custom is one of the early origins of trick-or-treating. When European settlers, particularly the Irish and Scottish, brought their Halloween traditions to America in the 19th century, the holiday began to evolve. While early colonial Halloween celebrations were more focused on telling ghost stories and fortune-telling, the 20th century saw a major transformation. By the early 1900s, Halloween was becoming more of a community-centered holiday. Parades and town-wide parties became popular. Children began dressing up in costumes, and the tradition of going door-to-door asking for treats gained momentum. This practice, known as trick-or-treating, became widespread in the 1930s and 40s. And so, the ancient rituals of Samhain, with their focus on spirits, costumes, and offerings, transformed into the fun and festive Halloween we know today. But while the holiday may seem lighthearted, its origins are rooted in deep cultural beliefs about life, death, and the supernatural. Today, Halloween is one of the most celebrated holidays around the world. From spooky decorations to pumpkin carving and trick-or-treating, it's a night where ancient history meets modern fun. So the next time you carve a pumpkin or dress up in a costume, remember that you're taking part in a tradition that stretches back thousands of years. If you found this video interesting, hit the like and subscribe button and click the bell for notifications of new videos where we will explore other curious topics. Until next time, stay curious. I nearly forgot. Happy Halloween!